Content is for adult collectors of the hobby and a general audience of 13 years or older.
Get on Beybladers, Blade Bay X here, and today we're going to find out definitively which is the best Beyblade X release since its debut in July. This is part 2 in the series, so please make sure you go back and watch the previous video where I'll explain the rules and we go through our lightweight brackets. Let's not wait any longer and let's get straight into our light heavyweight brackets. So our first matchup is Hell's Chain and Night Lance. Hell's Chain being one of our newest releases. Both of these play with height. They both have high bits with high variations. And both of them go in over finish for over finish straight off the bat. Now personally, I'm not a big fan of taper. I don't see how making it taller would make that any better either. But the ratchet 560 and I think the blade on Hell's Chain are super good. I do prefer needle to high needle as well, that we get on Night Lance, but a lot of people like high needle. I think especially when Night Lance was released, it was the first new blade and bit we got, so we tried to put it in every combination. And Night Lance takes it. Spin finish for the win. Okay, next round in the bracket, Shark Edge and Hell's Chain. So, well, okay. First finish immediately for Hell's Chain. I bet you didn't expect that in this matchup. There was so much excitement and hype around Shark Edge when it was first released. Like the low flat bit, I can't explain how excited I was about it coming out. I still use it in all my favorite combos, but it wasn't even able to snatch a point here against Hell's Chain. Maybe it has better luck now against Night Lance. This is a rematch from the manga. Well, I guess in the anime as well, but in the manga it seemed a lot more serious, it was a lot more hyped, this matchup. And Shark Edge with the spin finish. Now, Night Lance is specifically meant to counter Shark Edge, so it should get a win. Ooh, that's a big hit though. Night Lance only with 1 point, got a lot of work to do. Shark Edge gonna take it now. No, spun it. Night Lance is most likely to win by spin finish, so Shark Edge has a couple chances here. Alright, here we go. Down to the wire in the brackets. Ooh, Night Lance lost a lot of stamina there, but pulls it out and wins the bracket. Okay, on to our true heavyweights now. The big boys of Beyblade X. First up we have the two Dran boys, Dran Sword and newest, well again like Hell's Chain, one of our newer releases, Dr Dagger, who I think is great. I think Rush and I think the Dr Dagger blade are brilliant parts. I just think the moment you put anything on 460, it just immediately makes it worse. So I've got high hopes of Dr Dagger, but for some reason 460 ratchet, I think okay, acrobatics by Dran Sword. I don't think it's going to help it though. Rush just has that little bit more stamina than flat and isn't, yeah, and it peels away. Really like that blade. Let's go Dr Dagger. Alright. Okay, Viper Tail and Dran Sword. I really like Viper Tail. I think all of the parts are great, but I don't think they necessarily belong with each other. Dran Sword getting the smash and the over finish there. Whee! I think Orb is great. I think it's got great stamina, but it's too easy to topple. And having that big blade on top from Viper Tail just ooh, that was a close one, was that? I think we got the burst at the same time as the knockout there, so that's a tie. But yeah, I don't think the parts marry up well together, but they all look great. I like the colour scheme a lot. And Dran Sword is peeling away. Ooh, gets a flame saber. Flame saber, guy's attack. Let's go. Oh, there's one more for Viper Tail. So Viper Tail's blade can do a good job of counter-attacking, I'd say, knocking attacks back, but I think because orb is so narrow, it just can't tank enough shots. But it's proving me wrong, so shut up. And no. And Drowned Sword gets 5 points for the finish. That'll help split the difference when we get to our final rankings. Make sure you stick around to the end to see not just who wins the tournament, but what order, where each blade ranked. We're tracking how many points they've managed to score, so if you've been doing it, let me know if I'm wrong down in the comments. My maths isn't that great. Alright, final matchup in this bracket. And that's a clear win for Dr Dagger. Let's go. Yeah, I really like the rush bit. I think it's the closest to moving around the X Stadium like a typical like attack type would do, like we're used to. We get those flower patterns. Of course, it can still catch the extreme, like it did then. Perfect timing. It can still catch the extreme line and get big hits, but yeah, I like the fact it flowers. Okay, semi-finals, Dr Dagger and Knight Lance. Yeah, no secret, I'm back in Dr Dagger. I'd like to see that go far, but okay, as if on cue. Thank you very much. But yeah, I think it comes with two really solid parts. Knight Lance, I think similar situation. I'm not a big fan of High Needle, but I do respect that it is a very useful part defensively. It's stays in, like it sticks to the stadium well. It grips well, but the Knight Lance blade, I really like it, but I just think it's too unpredictable. I don't rate it that highly because I like more consistent. I say consistent results. It's Beyblade, but yeah, it's just one of those unpredictable designs for me. I think it's a lot of fun, but yeah, it's like a 50-50. Am I gonna win or not? So I'd just say Dr Dagger has two more consistently good parts, I'd say, whereas Knight Lance is kind of like one good part and one average part and one terrible 480. Like, I don't think anyone's ever going to choose to purposefully use it in a combo anymore. I used it for the Hellscythe defensive combo I had, just because I didn't like 460. So all we had was 360, 460, and then the 80 variants as well. So yeah, I had 480 in a Hellscythe combo with a ball, which I'll stand by, is still probably good, but yeah, it'll just get burst too much now. We got much better options. And again, with a Dr Dagger, if it came with like, if Dr Dagger came with a 560, like probably, I think it would be undoubtedly the best Beyblade out of the box. Here we go. And Knight Lance takes it. So shut me up. Dr Dagger's gone. X out of the tournament, and Multi goes on to face herself in our finals. Knight Shield and Knight Lance. Finals between two defensive Beyblades. Doesn't sound too exciting, but again, Beyblades don't behave the same in X as they do in other gens. I think this will be much more aggressive. We'll see some good contact, but yeah, it'll be mainly spin finishes, I imagine. Knight Shield taking the early lead there. So this is a good comparison. It's interesting it's come down to these two. Is the Knight Shield, is the Knight Lance evolution, well, is it an evolution or is it just adjacent to Knight Shield? But it seems to have replaced Multi's defensive Bay anyway. She still uses Wizard Arrow in the manga and the series against I keep forgetting his name, from Team Zuganic, the Viper Tail user. But yeah, it seems to me anyway that Night Shield is done with. It's evolved into Night Lance now. Wizard Arrow is still going strong. That'll probably evolve into another Stamina Bay at some point. I'm sure she'll make many more now that we found out she's like a Beyblade maker, like a licensed creator, which is really cool. I love that, the way they brought that into the lore of the series. If you're not following the manga, sorry, spoiler alerts if you're just watching the anime week to week. If you do watch the anime, once a week I'll stream a live reaction. We'll watch the episode, chat Beyblade. Typically I'm unboxing something on stream. I get a bit too much Bay mail, but it'd be cool for you to drop in sometime. It's not a regular thing yet, but trying to make it Saturdays, 10 AM my time. I'm in Phuket, whichever time zone that is. But if you're in the States, we're about 12 hours apart, so it'd be about 10 PM on a Friday night for you. And Night Shield's taken the first match. I really like Night Shield. I think it comes with 2.5 good parts. Sorry, I think the Night Shield blade is fantastic. I really like it. It's no secret. I use it in one of my favorite combos, my attack type Smash Knight combo. I like its off-balance nature. I like that it can hit those counters but still has a very smooth wheel, so it doesn't take too much recoil. 380 I think is still one of the best ratchets. I think it's great. I think it's very hard to burst, and I like the shape. Those were some big contacts then. But yeah, Night Shield takes it. And Needle. Okay, I was about to hype it up a little bit, but we get a burst there. Needle, I think out of your defensive options, is the best one. I prefer it to High Needle, and I think it's much stronger than Sharp. Is it Sharp? The one that comes with Rhino Horn. So yeah, I think Night Shield, the blade solid, the ratchet solid, and the bit is pretty good. I think this on Ball would be immediately better as a defensive or stamina combination. But yeah, a lot of good things to say about Night Shield, and it's peeling ahead and going into the third match. We get a perfect draw in the first round. Alright, let's see if Night Lance can pull it back a little bit. You see they're both doing the wobble mechanic there that Multi talks about to counter Shark Edge's attacks, upper attacks. It's cool. I like that the gimmicks, or at least not so much the gimmicks I'd say, but just the general mechanics that we've grown to understand from Beyblade are really being brought to the forefront in this new series. I really like the way they're explaining stuff in X. It's a lot of fun, and the gameplay is brilliant. So if you're only playing Beyblade, you're not watching the anime, you're not reading the manga and all that stuff, don't worry, you're still in for a good time. Alright, he gets the spin finish. Night Shield just ahead. This is looking like a pretty clear sweep for Night Shield now, to be honest. It's probably going to be a couple more rounds getting the spin finish here, but yeah, it's been a good run. Night Lance, a fantastic bay, but okay, is it just going to shut me up? Okay, Night Lance is still in with it, but yeah, so I think we're going to get a couple more rounds shut out now by Night Shield. Spin finish 2 more times, or not. It's just going to cut things short and get the burst for the final 2 points. And everybody watching at home, you have the official winner, the only Beyblade worth your money. If you're just getting into Beyblade X, go buy this now. Sitting at the top of the pile with the most points is our champion Night Shield with a perfect score of 28.
Night Lance right behind with 23, and then in third place is Dr Dagger with 13 points. For all you OG bladers, you can be proud that your boy Dranza came in 4th place with 9 points. But most surprisingly of all, that Wizard Arrow came in the 5th spot with 7 points. Maybe Takaratomi should just keep releasing recolors of it. I hope you enjoyed the tournament. Is my science legit? Let me know in the comments. I definitely want to upgrade the dual launching situation, but like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos where we take care of exactly that problem. Peace.